Occasionally you're going to want to check what your iBook is looking like as if it was actually living on your iPad as a real book. And fortunately, iBook's author has a very easy way of doing that. It's by pressing this button here, which is the preview button. If I press the preview button, iBook's author will start to generate a preview. And whilst that's happening, I'm going to flick over to my AirServer program, which will give us a brief look at what's actually going on the iPad while that's happening. It is important to remember though that if you're going to do a preview of your iBook on your iPad, you need to have your iPad connected to your Mac via the docking cable, otherwise it's not going to work. And you will get a reminder if your cable is not connected. There's the preview being generated. If we flick over to AirServer, we can actually see how the iPad is updating the preview document, and there it is. And now if I start flicking through my book, I can see that it's actually working like a real book. And I can test everything. For example, I can answer questions in quizzes, and I can flick through pages. I can zoom out and have a look at chapters. I can do everything that I would normally do as if the book was actually living on the iPad. And that's the preview process. And by the way, if you were wondering what I was talking about when I mentioned the AirServer app, that's an application that you can download for your Mac, which will allow you to show what's happening on your iPad on your Mac screen, which is really good for demonstrations, or in this case, doing screen recordings like I've done for this particular demonstration. If you're interested, you can check them out at airserverapp.com.